Hello class, good morning. So in this video lecture, we're going to discuss the communicating customer value, integrated marketing communications strategy. My name is Michael Victor Gonzalez. I will be your instructor for this subject, and I'm a licensed real estate broker, also a licensed agriculturist, major in agribusiness, a certified security professional with a master's in business administration. Okay, so let's begin our lesson. So according to Sir Richard Branson, the key is to set a realistic customer expectations and then not to just meet them, but to exceed the set the expectations that you set, preferably in unexpected and helpful ways. So the promotion mix. The promotion mix is the combination of advertising, the public relations, personal selling, and direct marketing tactics that a business utilizes to effectively communicate the value of its customers and also to forge a relationship with them is also known as the overall promotion mix. And it is also known as a marketing communications mix. So the advertising is any paid method of presenting and also promoting the ideas, the products, or our services in a non personal way by a sponsor who has been named. And a short term incentive to promote the purchase or sale of a goods or a service is known as a sales promotion. So, for example, the discounts, um, displays, and demonstrations are example of our sales promotion. Building a positive relationship with the company's numerous audiences through positive press, a positive corporate image, and also addressing or preventing a negative rumors, stories, and events is known as our public relation. So the press releases is a sponsorship and also the events and websites. All of this fall under the category of our PR or the public relation. And the personal selling is the practice of a company's sales force making a personal presentation to customers in order to close a deal and develop a long-term connections. So the trade exhibitions, incentive programs, and our sales presentations are all examples of personal selling. So under the promotion mix class, the direct marketing, this one involves in making direct connections with a carefully targeted individuals to our customers to both to obtain an immediate response and also to cultivate a lasting customer relationships. So through the use of direct mail, telephone, and also a direct response to our television, emails, and the internet to communicate directly with our specific customers. So in order for us, class, to communicate a compelling message about the business and our brands, the firm must integrate all of its communication channels. So this practice is known as integrated marketing communication. So integrated marketing communication class has four components. Number one is consumers are better informed. Number two is more communication. And number three is less mass marketing. And number four is changing the communication technology. Okay, so we're going to discuss them one by one. And okay, so in earlier decades class, marketers refine the art of what we call the mass marketing. So this one is selling very uniform products to millions of clients. So in the process, they revise effective mass media communication tools to support these goals. So in order to reach the tens of millions of people with a single advertisement, the large firms today frequently spend millions or even billions of pesos or even dollars on the television, magazine, or other mass media advertising. And however, as marketing managers now have to deal with some new marketing communications in realities, things have altered. So our consumers are changing. So we need to understand, class, that um, consumers way back 20 years ago who are buying the same product, their preferences, class, in this present time are now changing. And that's why, class, no, as we study marketing, that is something that we need to understand. So we need to adapt, or we need to adjust to the new market, or else our business or our product will left behind. Okay? In this digital cellular age, our customers, class, are better informed and more communicative, that they are being empowered by these new technologies. And they can utilize the internet and other technologies to find information on their own rather than relying on information provided by the marketers. Because in your cell phone, in your smartphones, just click away, you can get the information that you need. So they can connect more easily with other consumers to exchange a brand related information or even create their own marketing message. Smartphones and iPads, satellite and cable television, our emails, our brand websites, online social networks, and blogs are all example of the modern technology. So the development of this class of the targeted marketing initiatives intended to forge tighter connections with clients in one way that marketing methods are changing. So in this illustration class, if you can, in this illustration class, um, in the center is the consistent, the clear, and compelling company and a brand message. So that is the center line. That is what we are promoting. And surrounded by the key elements that will support your core message. So it is composed of our advertising, our personal selling, including our public relation, our direct marketing, and also our sales promotion. With all of these activities, class, with all of these initiatives that we are doing, in order for us to promote that consistent, that clear, and compelling company and brand message. So though all of these efforts, class, will support our clear, our brand message to our customers. So this is what we call, class, the carefully blended mix or our promotion tools. So in this illustration, class, if you can see, uh, first, let's begin with our sender. So the sender, class, is the one who relay the message. If you are in the marketing class, you are the one. If you are the marketing manager and promoting the product, you are the sender because you are the one uh, sending the message to your customers or your target market. And then encoding, you encode your message, And also the messages class will be decoded by the receiver. So here class, there are what we call media and also the noise. And the receiver class will have a response from the message that was being sent by the sender. And the noise was being generated by the media. It goes to the receiver as well as to our sender. So it spreads that the noise that was being generated by the media. And the response class will fall under, will go back to the sender in the form of our feedback. So your class in the left, this is what we call the sender's field of experience. So they shared both. In the right side is the receiver's field of experience. So then we have left, which is the sender, and in the right is our receiver. So in the center line class, in which both the sender and the receiver shared the common experience. So these are the noise and the media, and also the message. So the encoding, the one that is how the message will are being input, is being done by the sender, and the one who will decode the message is the receiver. How the receiver will interpret the message, or how the message will create a perspective to our receiver. So for the receiver, the message class is for them is a response. When they receive the message, they will respond either positive or negative. So for the product, either they will buy or not. But for the sender class, the response of the receiver for the sender is a feedback. So the feedback class is something that the sender will receive from the receiver, and the feedback class will give an insight if the message that he sent or she sent is effective or not. Does it create a positive impact to the receiver or not? And the feedback class will inform the sender if there is a positive result or none, or if there's something that needs to be improved or developed, in which the product or the message is being crafted in order to deliver to the target audience. Okay, class. So here we have a detailed explanation here, which is the sender is the party sending the message to another party. And also the encoding is the process of putting thoughts into symbolic form. And the message is the set of symbols the sender transmits. And the media is the communication channel through which the message moves from the sender to receiver. Nowadays, class, even the social media, the Facebook is somehow being used as our media to as our form of our communication channel. And the decoding is the process by which the receiver assigns meaning to the symbol on how they perceive the message, or in how they created, or how the message created a perspective. The receiver is the party receiving the message sent by another party, and the response is the reaction of the receiver after being exposed to the message, and the feedback is the part of the receiver's response to communicate back to the sender. And the noise is the unplanned static or distortion during the communication process, which results to the receivers getting a different message than the one the sender sent. So let's review class now. Let's go back to that illustration. Okay, now that we able class to discuss this illustration, so let's have a further discussion. The sender and the receiver are the two key participants in our communication effort. The message and the media are the two other important communication tools. Encoding, decoding, and reaction or response, and also our feedback are the four more crucial communication processes. Noise in the system is the final component. Okay, class. So here the following class are the steps in developing